Chapter 2, Exploring with Examples. Angkor is one of those earliest examples of international cooperation in heritage identification and preservation, promoting the very idea of World Heritage. Angkor was located in the Siem Reap province of Cambodia. It was the capital of the ancient Khmer kingdom for many centuries, with impressive temples, buildings, and complex irrigation network. UNESCO believed that the site is a unique concentration of features testifying to an exceptional civilization. This Khmer capital was abandoned by around the 16th century, possibly due to heavy floods and prolonged periods of drought. As a consequence, the Angkor complex was hidden by the surrounding forests until its rediscovery in 1860. By the early 1990s, this site faced significant threats. For example, the Angkor Wat, one of the best-known and significant temples within the Angkor complex, was at risk of collapse, and looting was rampant. Decades of war conflict in Cambodia made it less possible for the country to make any conservation efforts. Prior to the inclusion of the Angkor complex on the World Heritage List, UNESCO had already initiated the coordination of professional bodies and experts to assess the conditions of the site, elaborate a management plan for the site, and train necessary personnel for the protection and restoration of the site. Given the limited resources in Cambodia and the universal value of Angkor for humankind as a whole, as well as the risks posed by natural deterioration and war devastation, assistance was extended to aid in the preparation of a dossier to inscribe the Angkor site on the World Heritage List. Additionally, the World Heritage Committee decided to waive certain conditions outlined in the operational guidelines. In late 1992, the Angkor complex, comprising the site, its monuments, and archaeological zones, was inscribed on the World Heritage Site List for its universal value, meeting the criteria 1, 2, 3, and 4. Criterion 1, the Angkor complex represents the entire range of Khmer art from the 9th to the 14th centuries, and includes a number of indisputable artistic masterpieces, for example, Angkor Wat, the Bayon, Banti Srai. Criterion 2, the influence of Khmer art as developed at Angkor was a profound one over much of Southeast Asia, and played a fundamental role in its distinctive evolution. Criterion 3, the Khmer Empire of the 9th to 14th centuries, encompassed much of Southeast Asia, and played a formative role in the political and cultural development of the region. All that remains of that civilization is its rich heritage of cult structures in brick and stone. Criterion 4, Khmer architecture evolved largely from that of the Indian subcontinent, from which it soon became clearly distinct as it developed its own special characteristics, some independently evolved and others acquired from neighboring cultural traditions. The result was a new artistic horizon in Oriental art and architecture. Angkor is an excellent example that demonstrates how a local heritage in Cambodia has been identified as a shared heritage of humankind as a whole, therefore whose protections, restorations, and maintenance have been supported by the international collaborations between various countries and organizations. Now it's time for a thought-provoking question. Which statement resonates with you more? Does this Angkor case play a crucial role in helping UNESCO promote the constructed idea of World Heritage? Or does UNESCO, in turn, contribute to the preservation and promotion of Angkor as a world-famous tourist destination? Take a moment to think about this question and share your thoughts in the comments below.